in and of itself. I'm live. I'm broadcasting. And the whole entire planet can see me if they want. Not that anybody would want to, but that is so cool. Just thinking about that is so cool. That the whole world can see you if they want. You're putting yourself out there. You couldn't be a paranoid person and do this. And I'm kind of paranoid. But somehow I muster the strength up to do this. That was my phone telling me I've used up too much data. This crappy 32 gig phone got so much stuff gumped up on it. Gotta get a new phone. It's time, Richard. After I get some razors. But going to get a new phone. So what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. You're not going to drink the lake. That's one thing you're not going to do, son. Okay? That's not, even though there's a ton of fish in there, I don't want you drinking it, Mr. And Mr. Roney. Roney full of baloney. So, man, here I am broadcasting to the whole planet. Nobody's watching yet. Hey, Tommy! This way, son. So, I feel sorry for the people who look forward to the weekend. It is Friday, by the way. It's Friday. Next Friday's the 13th, but I'm leaving that alone. And I'm watching the weather guy, and it's going to rain all weekend again. I mean, I feel really bad for the people that can't do what they want to do, and then all of a sudden it rains on the weekends on their time off. That really sucks. I feel bad for you guys, man. I wish I could wave a magic wand and make the weather cooperate, but I can't. Still, Dr. Rich is good at a lot of things, but that's one that Dr. Rich is not good at. So I had a busy day today. Figure plays. Yo, 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 figure plays. What's up, my man? And Sarah. Sarah. Remember that song by Hall & Oates? Oh, won't you smile, smile for me? That was a great song. That had a good melody to it. Sarah. That's a pretty name. I like that name, Sarah. Very cool. I named my cat, my sister named my cat Sarah. Please, I hope that's no offense, but she must have thought it was a cool name if she named her cat. My favorite song, that's hard to say, Sarah. You're better off narrowing it down to my favorite group, and that's even hard to say, honey. You're welcome. So let's just go through some of my favorite groups. The Beatles, ever since I was a little kid. And then I was like a Grand Funk person for a little while. And then it was like Kiss. And then it was like Ted Nugent. And then it was like Led Zeppelin. And then it was like Eminem. I even got a tattoo on my arm of middle finger. That's how much I liked Eminem, Sarah. Eminem had me brainwashed. Who else is here? Athletic Girl, you're back. And Jack the Lego Historian. Yo, yo, yo. Jack the Lego Historian and Athletic Girl. Athletic Girl, I'm athletic man. All I do is walk around. I don't eat right. I'm a skinny mother humper. But all I do is walk around. I'm very athletic. I whitewater paddle and do all kinds of athletic stuff. But mostly I walk my dog, Athletic Girl. That's a white Catahoula. And Jack, the Lego historian. What do you got, a gigantic Lego collection? Jack, a gigantic... I'll get to you, Sarah, hon. Thank you. My dog is very... that's a very nice compliment, sweetie. It really is. I love my doggy, Sarah. I can't go 1 minute without him. And Athletic Girl thinks my dog's cute, too. He's handsome. He's a handsome dog. No doubt. He's very handsome. You can call him cute, but I think he's handsome. Isn't he? Look at that face. He rules my life, this one here. I have no say in the matter. This one here dictates on how my life goes. I really have, if we have to come to a break, if he wants to stop and sit down, I have no choice. Richard over here has no choice. Oh no, what's the matter with your doggy, Sarah? I hope he'll be okay. Please, Athletic Girl's a dog lover too. How could you not be a dog lover? Sarah, I hope your dog I hope it's something simple. Like maybe like a skin tag or something easy. But, Athletic Girl, how athletic are you? Do you work out? Do you do yoga? Do you jog? You don't have to answer. I'm just talking. Oh, she says, yeah. 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 Are you religious with it? Got to be religious with it. You got to do it every day. And then, man, you're probably in such great shape. You probably don't drink or smoke. And because anybody that goes around saying I'm Athletic Girl is probably 100% on the ball. So somebody says, oh my God, I hope everything's all right. Maybe because, oh, your dog's going to get spayed. Spade's not too bad. That's a pretty routine procedure, pretty routine. Because I'm a doctor too. No, I'm just joking. I pretend, I'm not a real doctor, but I pretend to be one. How you like that? I really do. I pretend to be a psychiatrist. Mariah Salinas. Hi, Mariah. Eminem sings about Mariah a lot. I think they had an affair. Did you have an affair with Eminem, Mariah? Because he talks about you a lot. I think you broke his heart, Mariah. You broke Eminem's heart, and he sings songs about you. How do you know me, Mariah? You might know me, because Sarah, won't you smile, smile for me, Sarah. That's a great song. Athletic Girl. Okay, see you. Go work out, Athletic Girl. Subscribe to my channel so you can watch me all the time, Athletic Girl. I'll show you how to work out. I'm athletic boy, man, old person, athletic. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, bye-bye. You got to go. Have a great day. I love you. Bye. So what's up, Sarah and Mariah? You out there breaking hearts? All you girls out there breaking all these guys' hearts? All guys are jerks, I know. I'm not. I'm a really good guy. But most of them are jerks. So if you break their heart, I understand. I totally get it. Because I had my heart broken. You better believe I did. Took years off my life. A couple of you beautiful girls. Years I spent mourning. But we won't get into that. I'm better now, as you can see. I'm definitely better. Woohoo! So, the whole thing started with, I feel sorry for the people who have to work all weekend or go to school or do what they got to do. And then on the weekend, it seems like it rains every weekend. I'm sorry for you guys, man. I just watched the weather, dude. You was watching me live yesterday. Ooh, subscribe to my channel. And what do you think of this off the hip humor I have? I don't plan any of this out, man. And I'm scared right up until the last minute of how I'm gonna present myself. But then as soon as the phone comes on and people warm me up with these questions, I get right into the groove. Athletic Girl's back. Yo, yo, yo. Athletic Girl. I could probably do 100 push-ups in an hour, Athletic Girl, and I'm 64 years old. So that's pretty good, right? I know I have a smartwatch. I know I walk at least 14 miles a day, no less. Even if it's rainy and lousy, I still get out there and walk the dog. Not to mention all the other things I do. Isn't it fun being in shape? I had to do work for a friend yesterday, and he was trying to help me, and I was doing circles around him. No offense if you hear me, if he's watching. But I was doing circles around him. And I just wanted to get it done. It was a hot day, it was sunny. Not gonna sit around there and BS. I wanted to get it done, and I work hard. I was tired, but I'm proud that I can do that, is the whole point, Athletic Girl. Mariah Salnish, you got an umbrella? No, I don't, Mariah. I think umbrella, some guys use them, but most men don't use umbrella. Every time my friend asks me if I want an umbrella, I kind of laugh. I go, what am I going to do, mess up my hair? It's only water. I probably need a bath. I'm from Pennsylvania, Sarah. Pennsylvania. Northeast. It's been pretty cold. Summer kind of just hit. Hey, Noah. It's my boy Noah. See my friends? That's my friend Noah and his little buddy Jackson. And I tell them that I live stream, and that's their little sister. I tell them that I live stream. They think I'm nuts too. Here, look at the dog. You want to say hi to the world, Noah? Wait a minute. Go ahead, say hi. That's Noah. Oh, we got to hustle. Cars are coming. Hey, hey, hey. So, yes, Pennsylvania. It's 11. I've been trying to read that. I think you said it was 11. Let me go back. It's 1:01 p.m. I think around here it's like 2:01 or 3:01. I'll tell you in a second. It's 2:01 around here. So you're probably a little bit more west. You're more in the Ohio Valley that way. But yeah, 2 o'clock around here. They're calling for thunderstorms, but I don't have an umbrella. And I'll live. I'm not like the Wicked Witch of the East. I won't melt. And I'll tell you, the mosquitoes are a pain in the butt though, because all this rain we've been having. You know, that's so nice for you guys to do the hearts and all that, man. That's very nice of you guys. I really appreciate that. I really do. It's such a nice thing. I guess I'm making you happy. Yay! I'm making somebody happy. Yay! I love making people happy. So rewarding. So yes, Pennsylvania, Northeast Pennsylvania, it just started warming up. It was really April, that whole month of April was ridiculously cold and ridiculously rainy. But, oh well. Some people hate the heat. I like everything. I like the hot, cold, in between. I love when the air starts getting cold in the fall and you can smell the crispness in the air. I love that. And I love when it starts getting warm in the spring. You could smell all the leaves and all the honeysuckle bushes, and the birds start chirping, and the world comes back to life. And then I love the freezing cold. I put this ridiculous red coat on my dog. I make them wear a red coat. I used to laugh at people that would put coats on their animals. I would say, oh my God, they're such weirdos. Who on earth would put a coat on their animal? Well, guess what? I'm doing it now. But we did have a cold winter, though. I think it might have been cruel to not put a coat on my little baby. And yeah, he's got a big red coat. It's kind of like Santa Claus. He looks like Santa Claus, bright red. And we parade around. One morning it was minus 16. I kid you not. I kid you not. Minus 16. I think the whole United States had a cold winter. But up here in this mountainous region where I live, it's way cold. Way, way, way cold. I took my long underwear off, I think like a week ago. I'm not kidding you. I was wearing long underwear up until a week ago. And a couple nights I kind of wish I had it. But oh well. So I love everything. I love the winter. It's freezing cold. The lake freezes over. Icicles everywhere. It snows seems like every day. And that's another way I get my workout. Where are you at? If you're still there, athletic girl. I shovel snow my rear end off in the winter. That's another one of Richard's workouts. And I laugh. I hope it's like 4 feet deep, and I go out there and I tackle my whole driveway. And I have a system. My dog's got me running right now as we speak. Super chat time. Super chat time. It's always super chat time for me. I'm retired. I hardly ever really know what day it is. I hardly ever know what time it is. That's what retired people do. You don't care about what day it is because you don't have to get up or do anything. And you don't care what time it is. Dog's got me running, Sarah. Myra. Dog's got me running. It's all right. I love it. I love every second of it. Yeah. So, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. Even if I did, I'd probably forget. Because I forget everything. That's one of the things that happens. When you get old, you forget everything. I forget. I walk into a room, I have no idea why I walked into the room. And then I'll walk out, and then I'll remember, and I'll walk in the room again, and I'll forget again. I do that like 3 times. Maybe I should write it down. I'll write down why I'm going to walk into the room. Okay? I'm not kidding you. The only room I remember walking in is the bathroom. And if I didn't have to go to the bathroom, I'd probably forget that too. So, what are you going to do? I kind of think it's fun. Right? Fun. A lot of people say, it's not, we're not here for fun. This is not supposed to be fun. And I say, yes, it is. I think it's fun. Oh, check this. I found my dog leash. I lost that. It was in plain sight. After I lost my keys, I was looking for my keys, Mariah, and I found my dog leash. And then I eventually found my keys. I'm constantly losing things. Do you ever lose your cell phone and play? If you have like a black cell phone, you put it down on something black, like, I don't know, like a countertop, like a black countertop. And then you'll look for your cell phone for like 3 hours. And there it was, right out in the open the whole time. But you just happen to see it this time. You're getting ready to call your cell carrier. You're getting ready to go on Amazon and get a new cell phone. You're right about to hit the place the order number. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eye, you'll see your cell phone sitting on that counter. Can't tell you how many times that happened to me. So, what else is going on in your world? I went down to a small little town today called Hazleton, Pennsylvania. The population where I live is under 1,000. Under 1,000, the population where I live. But I went to another town called Hazleton, and they probably have a population of maybe 30,000, I'm guessing. So I went into a city hall, and it was a beautiful, extravagant building. It was awesome, all marble, and they had all this stuff out front. And I used to live in Philadelphia, and when you walk into a city hall or any of them places, you got to walk through a metal detector. Well, this place did have a metal detector, but there was nobody there. Hi there. There was nobody there waving people through. It was just sitting there because I had my keys out and everything. I was ready to go through the metal. I was going to take my belt off and all that stuff. And there was nobody even there, so I just walked right through the metal detector. MRMT Kerr. Yo, yo, yo. How the heck are you? ARMT. Armit Kerr. Armit Kerr. You don't mean what I think you mean. No, you don't mean that. Just a cool handle, ARM. ARMT. Arm to the T. I get it. Arm to the T. I bet you that's what you mean. You're ready to go. You're armed to the T. That's a phrase. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's armpit or something. No. Sorry, dude. Sorry, person. That's just a joke. Weirdo me has to find humor in everything. Listen, I appreciate you tuning in, Arm to the T. Anybody who watches my show, I thank you guys. I'm calling it a show. I'm just one weirdo who speaks his mind. I actually titled this show Dr. Rich, but don't listen to my advice. I always play Dr. Richard, and you guys are my patients. Just lay back on the couch and tell me your problems, and I guarantee I'll make it worse. I'll give you real bad advice, and you go home and you'll be on, the SWAT team will show up at your house, and you're going to be on the 6 o'clock news because you say, that Richard Stale Shady dude told me to do it. So, don't listen to me. No, I got an idea. Listen to me and then do the exact opposite. There you go. That'll work. Listen to what I say and then do the exact opposite, and you'll do okay. I ran so far away, and I ran. Are you from Iran? Boy, that would be amazing. That's another part of the world. Probably like 10,000 miles in another time zone. Here, check out this deer. You missed it. I see deer all the time, Arm to the T. Dog's got me running again. Oh, there's some up there. Wait, I hear them. No use pointing the camera unless I fully see one. Oh, little bastard. It's pulling me all over the place, this one here. Yanking me all over the place. Strong doggy he is. Arm to the T. Am-I Iranian? Okay, so I was right. Listen, Arm to the T. I might have to turn around and start heading back home because it's raining on Richard. And Richard doesn't have an umbrella, Arm to the T. So, I didn't forget about you, Myra. You were chatting with me big time. And Sarah, and Samurai, and Athletic Girl 123, and all my people. I love you guys. Figure Plays was the first one. You still out there, Figure Plays? Sorry. I don't mean... Jonathan Carpenter. Yo, yo, yo. My man. One of my regs is back. Oh, you guys. Jonathan's one of my regulars. He's on my team. This guy's on my team. Jonathan, I was in a small town today where they had a tiny city hall, and there was a metal detector, and there was nobody even sitting there, and I walked through the metal detector, and the halls were so empty you could hear your own voice echo. And I made a short video of it, Jonathan Carpenter. I'm getting high and would have to hang out with you, buddy. Okay. That's cool, dude. Yeah, man, I hope it's good weed. Sorry for anybody else who gets offended out there. I'm just relating with my man, Jonathan. Real good weed. Take a nice big bong hit and hold it in as long as you can. Try not to cough it out. And then you sit there and just go, wee. You'd be good for a couple hours. I know I do. Just for me. I feel the vibes, John. I feel it right through the phone, dude. Oh, it feels so good. It makes my eyes red just talking to you, pal. My eyes are getting redder as I speak to you. Man, that's the power of your persona coming over the airwaves, my man. Arm to the T, you're equal to something. You and the dog, yes, arm to the T. That's my baby, right here. His name's Roni. Roni the dog. He's a Catahoula. And he's my main man. He's my only man. Arm to the T. That dog rules my life, dude. Rules my life. The dog says take a break, I take a break. Dog says move over in the bed, I gotta move over in the bed. Dog says I want to go out for a walk, and take him out for a walk. Says I want to drink, I gotta give him a drink, I gotta give him food and everything else. So the dog rules my life. Jonathan, I tried your video on chat, but you never answer. Well, I've been having a little trouble lately, John. I'm finding out that if I do it near my house, my router and my regular data connection, they jump back and forth. So I really didn't mean to dish you, bro. Please don't take it personal. I'm chatting with you now, aren't I? Right? Here comes the dog in the car. Watch this. Oh! That was another deer. Dog in that car. I wish you answered, laugh out loud. I'm sorry, bro. If I did and would have heard you, John, if I would have seen it, I would have answered you. And honest to goodness, I mean that. But it was probably a mistake on my part. And I apologize, honest to goodness, because I want to talk to people, especially my regulars, man. You guys are important to me. And I honestly apologize, my man. Arm to the T is showing. Can I now? You can say anything you want. As long as I'm within my boundaries and don't like have the FCC come after me, I'll try to answer. Yeah, ask me whatever you want. Arm to the T, I'm going to talk to Jonathan for a minute, but I know you're out there, dude. I see you. So say whatever you have to, bro. I'll try to, Dr. Richard will try to give you an answer. Dr. Richard. Video chat. What, you want to call me personally? I don't know if dude, I love you and all that, but I don't even do that with like my wife or my sisters. So I gave you my email, bro. Talk to me that way. If you want to talk privately, if that's what you mean. Because I'm cool with that. My son, I think my son wants to turn around. Come on, we'll go back. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'll chat with you since I gave John my personal email out there, everybody, arm to the T and everybody else. That's how nice, you know, if I get to feel you guys out and I think you're cool and everything, I'll give you my email. Jonathan's got it. And we chat back and forth every now and then. I gave, what's his name? I'm sorry if you're out listening and I shouldn't say what's his name. Sean, he calls himself O'Hawn. I gave him my personal email and we chat back and forth. But that's about as far as I can go. I'm not going to talk over a phone or video chat. And I really love you guys and all that, but I'm just going to leave it at that. So, yes. So, honestly, you guys are the bomb. The bomb means you're important to me. The bomb doesn't mean explode, boom. Well, it does kind of, but in a good way. So, yo. So I was down City Hall today, and I had the whole place to myself. When I was in City Hall in Philadelphia, there was a 10-minute wait just to walk through the metal detector. And nobody had their stuff together. They were all like messed up. Everybody, like, it's like they pretend it was the first time they ever did it. And they empty their pockets and they're grudging, they're bitching and grudging. And the guy's waving the metal detector wand. And dude forgets he has like his keys. And so you got to wait 20 minutes just to get through the metal detector. And then every office you go to, you got to wait 20 minutes in line there. But this City Hall I went to, I'm about to take this very big blast. I wish you had something to hang with. Dude, I'm okay, John. I'm catching your vibes through the phone, bro. You do your blast, man. Do you put water in your bong? I don't put water in mine. I don't know if I should say that. But I just do it. I do it dry. I like the harshness of it. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to incriminate myself over here. But, yo, you have a ball. So I'm down City Hall. And I was in and out, man. In and out. And it had real cool memorabilia on all the walls. And I was making videos of that. And then when I was driving home, I saw this gigantic bell. The bell alone must have weighed 2 tons. So I pulled over and made a video of that. I even cracked a joke about it. I made like a joke like, yeah, his face rings a bell. The joke goes like something, yeah, guy tripped and hit his head on the bell and the bell rang. Well, who was it? Well, I don't know, but his face rings a bell. Like a joke like that. That was my video. And so I saw the bell. And that was cool. I actually walked up and hit it with my knuckles and made it ring. And then I saw a gigantic lump of coal, Jonathan. A gigantic lump of coal. That lump of coal must have weighed 3 tons. It would heat my house for 3 years. That's about right, a ton a year. Gigantic hunk of coal. I made a video of that. Did you ever hear the joke? Athletic Girl 123 might get this joke. That a girl's got such a tight butt, her body is so tight that if you wedge a piece of coal in there, it'll turn into a diamond. Because, you know, coal under heat and pressure turn into diamonds. Yeah, another joke. Sorry. My jokes are terrible. They're dirty. They're terrible. Probably bore you guys to death. I'm trying to get one of my regs. Maybe even you could do it, John. That when I start losing my signal, you guys tell me. Because I made a couple videos of black powder rockets. And every time I want to light the rocket off, I lost the signal. And nobody ever got to see it. So the next time, Jonathan, if I go to light my bottle rocket, maybe you could say, Richard, we can't see you, or you're having this... The reception's bad, and I'll move. I'll take it to another spot. Because I tried this 3 times, John, and all 3 times, nobody got to see me light the darn rocket off. And I was really proud because I made a good rocket, and I felt, and it was disappointing because they were all there watching me make it for like an hour. It took like an hour to make the rocket. And they didn't get a chance to see me set it off. It was kind of like a big bummer. So I gotta clean up my doggy mess right now. It's in front of somebody's house, and it's the right thing to do. So I'm gonna put my phone down for 1 second, you all. Richard cleans up this mess. Because it's the right thing to do. Hang in there. Richard's doing the right thing. Sorry you guys gotta watch this, or I'll turn my back. There's proof that I clean up after my dog. Even though I'm in a rural area, in the middle of gosh darn nowhere, I still clean up after the animal because I'm a good guy. I just do the right thing. And good things happen to me because of good karma. When you do good things come right back at you. And that I can promise. And there's not many things I can promise, but that's one of them. So, Jonathan, hey, I just want to video chat. You can answer me, please. I'm sorry, bro. Ask me over the email, John, and I'll give you my honest answer. I don't give out my phone number, and please don't take offense to that. I just don't do it. I already have enough debt collectors and people that want to borrow money even though I'm broke as F. People think I got money. I got a $50 phone. I eat cereal 3 times a day. I drive a hunk of junk. People think I'm rich. My name's Rich, but I'm not rich. And I worked my whole life. I have a house, you know. So I have certain things, but I can't. There's a couple people, and I hope they understand. I used to have a lot of money before I got busted by another Richard. I'm not going to say his full name. But I used to have a lot of money. Used to buy anything I wanted. Clothes, fancy car, not fancy cars plural, but a fancy car. I had one fancy, always new, only a couple years old, but them days are way over. I've been retired a while now, and I'm living on the skin of you know what. Samurai, yo. What's up, bro? How's it going, buddy? I feel sorry for you guys that work and go to school all weekend, and we're getting another lousy, rainy weekend over here, man. Feel bad for you all. Well, Jonathan, I hope you're not angry at me, bro. You seem to understand how life is. You get me. Samurai, yo. Samurai. Martial arts. Samurai sword. When they cut them things with one swipe, it's supposed to be equivalent to like a human limb or a human head. They take one swipe at it. It's like made out of straw or something. It exactly, and they put like wood in there, like brooms handles, broomsticks, and that mimics the bone. So you cut through the damn straw and through the broomstick. And yeah, it's raining there too, huh, dude? Boy, I don't, and in Canada, they got these wildfires and people are having that smoke problem. We didn't get it yet, but we're supposed to get it. Remember that one year we felt like we were on another planet? At least where I lived. It was so smoky, the sun looked orange. And when you went outside, you sort of like gagged. There was so from the wildfires in Canada. Remember that year? That was wild, man. That friggin' year. So I'm walking around. I'm not even paying attention. I'm probably walking further from my house. I got to start walking downhill because I live at the bottom of the hill. Some of my neighbors at the top of the hill, it'd be snowing there and raining at my house. That's how much of a difference is in just a couple miles. It goes up like 800 feet. and they're in the part of the storm where it's snowing, and I'm in the part of the storm where it's still raining. And I'll drive up to his house to do something, and the snow will be deeper where he lives. Say we only got 6 inches. Well, he'll get like 12 in the same area. A 5-minute ride. So, yo. Man. What are you gonna do, everybody? I'll put the camera back on. Ronnie. The white Catahoula dog. My man, pots and pans, rubber bands. Ronnie rules my life. So I'm thinking about getting another cell phone. My phone's totally gummed up. I had to get rid of all like the fun apps. The only way I can play on some of my applications is on a free tablet that I got from the government. That's how broke I am. I eat cereal 3 times a day, and I got a government tablet. I got the world's cheapest phone. But I'm having fun over here, and I'm not kidding. That's living proof that you don't need money to be happy, because I'm broke as all hell, and I'm happy. I just got the necessities, man. I need a new roof and gutters, and I could use a lawnmower because my grass is growing. I'm going to get out there with like a weed whacker and cut like 2 acres. That's a lie. I'm lying there. But I am broke, man. I'm broke as all hell. So I'm thinking about getting a part-time job. But that'd take away from my live streaming, and I'm having so much fun. I wanted to get a drone. Quadcopter. That dream went down the tubes. I can get a hunk of junk for $50, right? I had one of them. I crashed it so many times. But I want a real drone. I want to be able to spy on my neighbors and deliver like a bottle of ketchup to like the guy up the block and carry the fishing lure out to the middle of the lake and drop it. I want a good drone. I don't want a hunk of junk. And they cost like minimum $400 for something to do what I'm talking. Minimum. If I had the drone quadcopter of my dreams, I would get like a DJI like Maverick for like $1,500. That drone can fly like 10 miles. Man, that would be fun. I would fly it over my neighbors' houses and look in their windows while they're getting dressed. Even though you're not supposed to do that, but that's what I would do. I would probably fly over Athletic Girl 123, right over her house, and spy on her window. I would, Athletic Girl, especially since you say you're athletic. You're probably so beautiful. You're probably built like a brick, you know what. And I'm only a dude. I'm only human, man. I want to see something. I want to see a beautiful girl. I wouldn't be human if I wasn't thinking. So I would get my drone and I would spy on people. I would hang it down low by like a highway and freak people out. I would hover the drone right in front of them, and as they pull up, I would raise it up, and I'd probably cause an accident. Because they're driving down the highway, they see this drone lurking 100 yards in front of them. I would speed up and try to hit it if that was me. I'd hang out the window of a tennis racket and try to whack it out of the air if that was me. What are you sorry for, bro? Don't be sorry, Jonathan. Don't be sorry. I love you, man. You didn't do anything wrong. Oh, you're probably sorry that it's what I'm bitching about. Yeah. Listen, I'm happy, man. I'm broke as all hell, but I'm happy. So you don't have to be sorry. Richard's very happy. Most of the time. Even when things are going bad. I somehow managed to find a silver lining. Somehow. The only time I was really bummed out is when a couple females broke my heart. And you know who you are, you females. There's a couple of them out there that ripped my heart out by the roots and held it in front of my face. And I was watching my own beating heart as these females ripped it out from my chest. And I died right in front of them. And they didn't even care. They threw the heart right back on my dead body and kicked me while I was down. What do you think of that? And you know who you are, too, if you're watching. Man, you took a couple years of my life away, but I'm back now. That's what I try to tell my friend. I'm like, dude, he's really going through it now. I'm like, dude, I know how you feel, man. And I tell him what he doesn't want to hear. He's like, well, do you think, like, if I, like, sleep with my phone, she'll call me again? I'm like, dude, I know you don't want to hear this, but she doesn't care about you. She cares about her new boyfriend. And unfortunately, you aren't him. And I try to make him get over it as quick as possible. And that's all you can do. They want to hear something. They want to hear, oh, yeah, she'll call you. You know, as soon as your favorite song comes on, her heart will get all broken and she'll think about you and she'll call you. That's what he wants to hear. But the truth is, it's like, nah, man. She's taking it from behind. And dude's giving it to her good, man. You're not even in the picture, dude. She forgot about you months ago, man. She just didn't have the nerve to dump your ass. Come on, son. So that's the advice Dr. Rich is giving over here. See what I mean? You're gonna go home and punch somebody because Dr. Rich gave this horrible advice. Truth hurts, though. Kind of sucks, right? Truth really hurts. The truth is also funny because when you laugh at a joke, it's because it's true, and that's why the joke's funny. So, know any good jokes? I told a joke when I made that video of the dude with the bell. How long? Let me read. I would have loved to hang around and have fun. How long? Dude, you might have cheered me up when I was down and out, man. I could have used somebody like Jonathan Carpenter back then. I could have used somebody like me to cheer me up. But good old Richard wallowed in his sorrow. But it's all right, John. You get better in the end. I know. Cool. Ain't it cool, buddy? My man, Jonathan. He's on the same page as me. Literally, we're on the same page. I would love to tell him what I do in the privacy in my home, John, but I cannot. They'll shut my YouTube channel down and you guys will never talk to me again. Taz Angel. Yo, Taz Angel. Yo, man. How is Taz? Tasmania. I had a friend named Taz. That's a common name. I like that. Taz, man. With a Z. Taz Angel. What a cool name, dude. I like that handle. How'd you think of that? That's pretty creative. Taz Angel. I like it. My handle is Stale Shady. Jonathan says, email me about it. Oh my God. I'm not answering. Listen to the ringtone. It's the Star Trek song. That's my wife. It's the Star Trek fight song. The ringtone matches her perfect. Come on, son. My dog's giving me a hard time right here. No. See this? My dog's giving. Come on. There's cats behind there. Every day we go through this. Come on, mister. Come on. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, John, I'll email you about it, dude. I'll tell you. all the fun stuff. Dude, I'll send you a picture. Oh my God. Wait till you see. Did you get the extra tea or no? I gotta answer this. I have to answer this text message or I'll be interrupted again, Jonathan. I gotta kiss my wife's rear end because if I don't, so I can't, I gotta type this in because you can't use two mics at the same. Sorry, very sorry, very sorry. Had to do it. You know how it is. Happy wife, happy life, man. I don't want to be walking around in the bummed out coma for 5 years again. Ah, what a pain in the arse this one is. I'll give her, she should. Did I not send that, female? Did I not send that? Did you not get it? Yes. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, I'll email you, bro. Tell you. Wait till you see this freaking plant. Oh, my God. I just stuck it outside in the direct sunlight, Jonathan. I stuck one of these things in the direct sunlight. Good, she got it. I got to hide the alcoholic beverages and slow her down because she'll drink too fast. I shouldn't say that over the air, but it's the truth. Anyway, dude, you should see. I'll send you a picture through my email, dude. I'll send it to you. And I just stuck it outside a couple days ago, and it's getting direct sunlight, my man. Oh, my goodness gracious. Right by the side of a road, man. East-west road. Sun comes up in the east, sets in the west. It's like in a cove. It's like tucked away, but there's no trees around. So it's in the sunlight all day long, John. So yeah, baby. I would have stuck a couple there this year, but I think I don't put all my eggs in one basket. Mr. Kidzu, and there's a dog icon. It looks like a beagle picture on Mr. Mr. Kitsu, and there's a beagle, some sort of beagle or a hound dog. Yo. Look at my dog, Mr. Kitsu. Mine's a purebred also, bro. That's a purebred Catahoula. Nobody ever heard of Catahoula. So now you're hearing of it. So purebred. Let me tell you something about Catahoulas. They don't listen. They ain't like German Shepherds or like Irish or like Labradors. They don't listen. They do what they want. Maybe that Catahoula, maybe that cat word in there for a reason, because it acts like a cat. It's only cares about itself, this dog. And I could sit there until I'm blue in the face and call this dog. And unless it wants to come to me, it's not coming. Isn't he cute, though? Isn't he cute? He's handsome. Thank you. That was very nice of you, Mr. Kitsu. That's a very nice compliment. And I do appreciate it. I really, really do. Honest to goodness. And I know he's handsome. I know he is. He's a good-looking dog. I'm not going to lie. He's a handsome dog. All dogs are good-looking. You just melt, though. Don't you just melt? Does your dog take up the whole bed, Mr. Kazoo, like mine? I got a big bed, and somehow I only get one little corner. And I got to race down the hallway. Sometimes I get in there first. And if I get in there first, then I get my spot on the bed. But if he gets there first, I might have to move the television set or move pillows around. So then that's what happens with my dog, Mr. The dog runs my life, sir. Runs it, or ma'am. That's a cute dog you have, though. My eyes aren't that great, but I could tell it's a real cutie. I like how you have it up there for your handle too. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I'm in Pennsylvania. I was talking to somebody in Iran earlier. Just think about that. That far away. I was talking to somebody else with a different time zone a little earlier. Here, check this out. Most people would go this way, but the dog knows that this is a shortcut. So we're going to take the shortcut. We're taking the shortcut. So I guess that's about it. I might do another live stream. I might pound out a couple more black powder rockets, maybe. Try lighting them off. I'm waiting for my one regular Siobhan, because he was the one really interested. They were really interested in my rocket making skills. I make black powder rockets, Mr. Kazoo. I'm a pyrotechnician. Very proud of it. And that's going to be my next live stream probably in another hour. Got to be careful where I'm walking here. See what I'm saying? Oops, whoops, 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 whoops. Crossing the stream, Mr. Kazoo. Am I saying that kind of right? No, there's a K. Cat's Cove. Cat's Cove. It's kind of like the Cat's Cove. Cat's Cove. Sorry. It's my eyes, but I do acknowledge you there. You're very important to me as the rain picks up. It's a good thing I'm close to home. And, yeah, I might do another live stream and tune you guys in how to build a black powder rocket, because Richard is a pyrotechnician and he makes rockets, and I'll shoot it off, man. And if Siobhan's there, or maybe Jonathan could tell me that the signal isn't messed up, because that's what I got to do. I got to communicate with my people and make sure that everything's still on. Roger that, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll be able to light the fuse, and for once you guys will see some of my good work. But I love Fridays, man. I know none of the days matter to me, but I still like the Friday, because everybody else is in a good mood. I knew that guy too. He didn't even see me. I'm like lurking in the shadows. That's why I'm called Stale Shady. Nobody sees me, but I see. Heck is coming out of the woods. It's been coming up on my house, you guys. Stale Shady's coming up on his house. He's gonna cut you guys loose, but just know that you're much appreciated. And I love all you guys. And if you would be so kind, subscribe to my channel and watch me whenever I come on. And I promise, if anything ever happens good, I will always remember my beginners. I'll never forget JKL Pop was the very first one, and I'll say that in my book. Oh boy, my head's getting big. Yeah, that's my house. All right, brother. Richard's hanging up. Love you guys. Big